Hey guys, Marissa at kitchentablestamper.com, and we are on video number 3 in a series of 3 videos. This is our Sharing Sunshine Mega Stamp-A-Stack. We've got packets for the Stamp-A-Stack in the Kitchen Table Stamper store while supplies last. kitchentablestamper.com/shop. Use the filter, the product filter, drop down to class packets. That'll be the easiest way to find this product in the store. If you want a kit to follow along, we're making 16 beautiful, bright, Sharing Sunshine cards. So this Stamp-A-Stack makes 6 birthday cards. This was video number 1. We've made these 6 birthday cards. Makes 4 thinking of you cards. It says you bring warmth into my life. This was video number 2. And 6 thank you cards. This is our card for today. So let's dig into our class packet and get our card kit here. Now, when you get a Kitchen Table Stamper class packet, the mega class packet was 2 bags. It was too much to fit in one bag with 16 cards. You'll find your cards are already scored and in the envelope. In the envelope are the pieces that you need that we've cut for you. So you'll find a 2.5 by 3.5 so saffron, and then 2 die cut clouds. We die cut the clouds for you, and those are from Pool Party. And then a die cut banner. There's our little banner. The clouds and the banner, along with in your embellishment pack, you're gonna find your hearts. I put the hearts separate, otherwise the envelopes eat them. So then we've got our little hearts. The hearts, clouds, and banner are all cut using the Give It a Whirl dies. These Give It a Whirl dies have what you see here, plus a great set of stars, some rectangle, circle, and heart windows, little scallop, and it does the Viewmaster card. So it's a really cool die set, both for the Viewmaster card, but also for all your little accessory pieces. Let's go ahead and take a look at our card base here. It is stamped with the polished pink ink on the polished pink card base, and we use this like radiating rays from the Sharing Sunshine stamp set. This is our featured stamp set, perfect for these late December and January days. They're such a dark, short days. We're going to stamp those radiating rays on the background of all of our card bases. When we're doing Stamp-A-Stacks, we want to work all in batches, all in one step. So let's go ahead and take all of our card bases, we'll fold them and stamp them. I'm gonna get my Stampin' Pierce mats and some polished pink ink. Sharing Sunshine is photopolymer, so the Stampin' Pierce mat is really important. It's gonna give us our best impression every time. So you'll notice that our little rays are about a finger, maybe 1/2 to 3/4 of an inch, and about 1 inch from the side. And then we're gonna flip and stamp in the other direction just to add a little bit of interest to the background here. So there's one, and then the other. And the other is about, again, about 1 finger width in from the right side and more than halfway down the card. So there's our little rays. Let's do all of our 6 card bases. We've got all 6 of our card bases here. Let's make our little suns while we've got the Stampin' Pierce mat, shall we? Our suns are Memento Tuxedo Black for the face, Mango Melody and Blushing Bride. You have 1/2 sheets of So Saffron and Whisper White in your kit. So grab one of those 1/2 sheets and you're gonna do all your suns at one time. Let's start with the rays and stamp those. Mango Melody. 6 times, 1 for each card. And then the face of our sun is also Mango Melody, but we're gonna stamp off on our grid paper and then make the face. If you don't want to do the fussy cutting of 2 layers for each sun, you could stamp right inside and that'll make just 1 sun that you'll have to cut. Got the little banner here from the kit. Let's slide aside our sun and stamp thank you. We're gonna stamp these words to the left of the banner so that we have room for our little bow on the other end. I don't think the H is inked very well. All right, there we go. So stamp all your little banners with thank you. Cutie. Love that font. Let's go back to the face of our sun. Our ink is dried a little bit, which will make a nice crisp face. And then, the cheeks, our blushing bride, right on our little sun. I'm gonna get rid of the ink pads and the Stampin' Pierce mat, and we'll cut out our sun. I'm gonna cut this one out just like we did in video number 2. If you missed that, we're cutting so that there's a little tiny edge around our image. So you don't cut right on the line. Give a small edge of cardstock past the line, and we're just gonna cut these out. Okay, we've got our little suns, 2 pieces. Now we're gonna make them one. I'm gonna get some dimensionals and pop that little face up. It looks adorable. It's so worth the extra little fussy cut. But if you don't want to do it, just stamping it right on there is so cute too. But we're gonna pop that guy up. And now we're gonna look at the pieces in our kit. We've got some 2.5 by 3.5, so saffron. We want to add some texture and then cut it in half to be our background. So let's go ahead, get our Stampin' Cotton Emboss machine. And we're using the dots and checks folder. This is the dots. They're 2 little folders. And I don't think you can do 2 at a time. I think you have to just do 1 at a time. But I would go ahead and emboss for all 6 cards at this point. This has got a very strong vertical horizontal pattern, so make sure you got a good placement and give it a crank. There's our dotty background. Gonna grab our paper trimmer now and cut this in half. I'm gonna cut at 1 1/4. Go. Make sure it's even. I love the Stampin' Up trimmer because I got 1 1/4 on this side, 1 1/4 on that side. It's foolproof. Well, I've got my paper or cutter here. Let's go ahead and choose our designer series paper. And this is a Wonder Recipe number 6 card. We're gonna choose a piece and cut it according to the Wonder Recipe. And we've got 1 6x6 piece of each of the Pattern Party Designer Series paper. I'm thinking about, there's no polished pink in there, but I was thinking about changing it up to the hearts. But maybe I'll do the rainbow this time. This rainbow. So difficult to decide. I think I'm going to go with this one this time. Whew, that was tough. All right, and I think I want my stripes to go vertical on my piece. I'm doing each of the cards different with different designer series paper this time, so I gotta think a little bit about the design. All right, so Wonder Recipe number 6 is like this. So we're gonna cut up our 6x6 designer series paper, make 6 pieces, 1 for each card. And I think, so I'm gonna cut my designer series paper in half at 3 inches. And then I can stack them. Stampin' Up trimmer can do 2 layers of designer series paper, no problem. And then we're gonna cut 2-inch pieces off of there. So there's 2 and 2 inches again. And I can just drop those right into my grid. And when my grid's empty, my cards will be done. So there's our Wonder Recipe number 6. Let's get the cards, and we're gonna adhere our dotty background so that the little rays peek right out from underneath. And we'll do all the 6 cards this way. Love it. And then we'll take one of our designer series paper and glue that one right over the top of those 2. Little angles. Makes everything cute. Got a sticky finger. All right, I'm going to catch up the other 6 copies, or the other 5 copies. We're back with our designer series papers and dotty texture backgrounds all done. Now let's get our clouds. You have a skinny and a poofy in each card kit, or you'll need to cut them if you're doing your own kits. Let's adhere our clouds and sun all with liquid glue. I'm going to do skinny first, kind of off the edge of the designer series paper. And then our and then our sun. Really cute how little rays just radiate right out from our little sun. So cute. And then cloud. And this is gonna tuck right up against our cloud's cheek, like a pillow for our for our sun to lay on. And then thank you banner. We're gonna do that with all of our 6 copies. Get them all to the same place. Okay, so we've got everybody with suns and thank yous and clouds. Now, the last of our little hearts, I cut those and put them in the little bag so your envelope doesn't eat them. We're gonna add them on with mini Stampin' Dimensionals and just pop one on the back and do a little bit high on the banner so we have room for our bow. It's gonna go right up against the sun's cheek. All right, let's do all those. All right, everybody's got their little hearts. Now it's time for bows. In the embellishment pack, you have your gingham ribbon and adhesive sequins. Let's grab both of those out and tie a little bow for each card. You'll have over 3 yards of ribbon in your kit. You want to do a little bow. Keep it teeny, and because we're doing a Stampa stack, I highly recommend when you start to tie bows for one, you tie bows for all. You'll need 10 if you do this stack of 16 cards just the way I did. I recommend that you put them on glue dots after you tie them so they're ready to just pick and stick as you go. So let's add a little bow to each of our cards. All right, just one more little bow. Having them all ready ahead of time to pick and stick will really make the Stampa stack go fast. Batch work, that's the key here. Now, a little bit of sparkle. There's our original with the little scallop rainbows in the background. I used the pink sequins. I'm sticking to that. I love the polished pink with these blingy pink sequins. I'll just add 2. Kind of coming down from the heart, so we get almost a triangular placement between the ribbon and the heart, the cloud, the ribbon and heart, and the sequins there. All right, last one. And of course, you can mix and match these if you want, or add more. You will have extra sequins in your kit to play. There it is. There's our 6, and then our original 6 with the different paper. Isn't it fun to mix and match? All right, if you've got any questions about the project today or about the Stampa Stack packet, if there's anything I can do to help you stay crafty, email Marisa at kitchentablestamper.com. If you're finding this video and you want to know if there is a class packet still available, you can check out kitchentablestamper.com/shop, filter for class packets, and you'll be able to see if there's any still available there. And to shop Stampin' Up 24/7, buzz over to marisaalvarez.stampinup.net. I hope that you enjoyed the Sharing Sunshine Stampa Stack class. I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.